Good morning. This is the beginning of part 2 of Crenshaw, and it starts with this saying, mashed potatoes are to give everybody enough. And then it says, A Hole is to Dig, a first book of first definitions, written by Ruth Krauss and illustrated by Maurice Sendak. I like that. Mashed potatoes are so everyone can have enough. Chapter 18. I guess becoming homeless doesn't happen all at once. Well, it's a sad start. My mom told me once that money problems sort of sneak up on you. She says it's like catching a cold. At first you just have a tickle in your throat, and then you have a headache, and then maybe you're coughing a little. The next thing you know, you have a pile of Kleenexes under bed and you're hacking your lungs up. Maybe we didn't become homeless overnight, but that's what it felt like. I was finishing first grade. My dad had been sick. My mom had lost her teaching job, and all of a sudden, bam! We weren't living in a nice house with a swing set in the backyard anymore. At least that's how I remember it. But like I said before, money is weird. Or memory is weird. It seems like I should have thought to myself, whoa, I'm going to miss my house and my neighborhood and my friends and my life. But all I remember thinking was how much fun living in our minivan was going to be. So that was short, chapter 18. Let's move on to chapter 19. We moved out of our house right after first grade ended. There was no big announcement, no goodbye party. We just sort of left, the way you abandon your desk at the end of the school year. You clean it out, but if you leave a few pencils and an old spelling test behind, you don't worry about it too much. You know the kid who has your desk next fall will take care of things. My parents didn't own a lot of stuff, but they still managed to fill our minivan. You could hardly see out the windows. I saved my pillow and backpack to load last. I was putting them onto the rear seat when I noticed something odd. Someone had left the back windshield wiper on, even though it was a sunny day. No rain, no clouds, no nothing. Back, forth, back, forth. My parents were packing odds and ends in the house, and Robin was with them. I was all alone. Back, forth, back, forth. I looked closer. The wiper was long and awfully hairy. It looked a lot like a tail. A lot more like a tail than a windshield wiper. I leaned out and ran to the rear. I saw the dent in the fender from the time my dad backed into a shopping cart at Costco. I saw the bumper sticker that my mom had used to cover the dent. It said, I brake for dinosaurs. I saw the windshield wiper, but it wasn't moving and it wasn't hairy. And right then, I knew, the way you know it's going to rain long before the first drop splatters on your nose, that something was about to change. So we'll end it there. That was chapter 18 and 19. And I hear my cat was wanting some attention. I think she likes that I'm reading a story about an imaginary cat.